Welcome to my first ever informative vlog.
Tama na po, may gusto po ako bukas.
Sir, wala po akong alam dyan.
Nakita ko po, sinasasal si tatay, tapos yung pinasok sa skin nila sa may sabay may dalawang patima.
I know many of you is aware about the most controversial issue of the current government, which is the EJK. The term extrajudicial killing in its original meaning refers to homicide that are committed outside the legal system and with no prior judgment of a court. In this sense, the term comprises a large number of violent acts with different motives, victims, and perpetrators. For instance, acts that are predominantly seen as vigilant killings carried out by privately organized groups can be called as an extrajudicial killings, as well as homicides that are committed by the states without legal proceedings. Beside this general description, there exists other predominant definition of this term that differ in a way that they claim extrajudicial killing is to be politically motivated acts. According to this definition, the state has to be involved in or at least tacitly accept by the commission of killings. This type of definition is also used by the Philippine government. When defining extrajudicial killings in that way, they are almost synonymous to the term political killings, except for the fact that political killings can be committed with or without state involvement, whereas the term extrajudicial killings implies some degree of state involvement at all times. In short, it is a killing of a person by the governmental authorities without the judicial proceedings or legal action. To be honest, when I first heard about President Duterte's advocacy, I was so happy. Because one of his plans is to eradicate illegal drugs and crimes here in our country. A proof that he has a good vision for our country, which is the Philippines. But now, I am so disappointed because it turned out by killing someone who didn't go through the proper process, and I would never agree with it. I am one of the million Filipinos who disagree and object with this type of killings. EJK is very inhumane and unlawful. Now, for all the authorities out there, let me ask you this question. Do all lives matter? Yes, the same. Where and how do we draw a line defining whose life matters? That may seem an unspeakably inhumane idea, but humans do it all the time. Government draw up many lines defining whose lives matter the most and least. They even agree with it. A chilling word from our own president is the beginning of the bloody carnage on the street that has left thousands of people die. Almost bloodied bodies are found dead daily in back streets, dead ends, shot or stabbed, or even tortured, perhaps bound or gagged. Their crimes never proven in any court, and no differentiation made among casual users, addicts, and dealers. Almost all of the victims were poor, whose lives always matter less, as proven by our own government. Police reports usually says suspects were killed when they tried to fight back, but actually it is not the reality. The killings had become indiscriminate and inevitable, where lives are not valued. more so when people are paid to kill, as some police officers have told Reuters. The report said that despite credible allegations of widespread and systemic extrajudicial killings in the context of campaign against illegal drugs, there has been near impunity for such violations. Officially, 5,100 drug personalities have killed as of January 2019. News organizations and human rights groups claim that the death toll is over 12,000. The victims included 54 children in the first year. Extrajudicial killings in the Philippines has attracted much attention because of its large scale and the impunity of such violation. In January 2018, the Philippine police acknowledged that approximately 4,000 suspected drug users, dealers, and addicts had been killed in the war on drugs, while human rights advocates claimed it was more than 16,000. Despite of thousands of slaying, only a handful of investigations have occurred, and not a single government official has been convicted. In this part of the video, I want you to watch this clip. A poem written by a mother herself, grieving the death of her son due to the allegation against illegal drugs.
Ako po si Nanay Normita, isa sa mga volunteers ng Rise Up for Life and for Rights. Ang anak ko pong si Justin ay 25 years old na may sakit na epilepsy. Hindi siya pinakinggan ng mga pulis at binarit siya sa dibdib. Dahil mayroon siyang epilepsy, nakikisay po siya at pinagsasampal pa po ng mga pulis. Grabe po ang ginawa sa anak ko. Isa po ako sa mga pamilya ng mga biktima ng kamatayan hatid ng war on drugs ng Administrasyon Duterte. Kami po ay nananawagan na samahan kami na tumindig para sa buhay at karapatan pantao. Nais ko pong ibahagi sa inyo ang tulang ito bilang paggunita sa aking anak. Anak sa sinapupunan ng isang ina. Isang anak na dinala ko sa aking sinapupunan sa loob ng 9 na buwan. Iningatan ko siya sa lahat ng oras. Hinintay ko ang pagdating ng kanyang pagsilang sa liwanag. Hinintay ang una niyang pagngiti. Inalalayan sa kanyang paglalakad. Paglaki ng mahal kong anak ay ginabayan. Ngunit dahil sa utos ng isang pangulo na ubusin ng mga adik, nagdeklara ng war on drugs. Kaya sa isang iglap, ang mahal kong anak ay nakitlan ng buhay. Anak na mahal ay hindi ko na makikita at mayayakap. Pati ang kanyang mukha kapag ngumingiti ay hindi na masisilayan. Pakikipagkulitan ay hindi na maririnig. Halakhak na napupuno sa ng bahay, hindi na maririnig. Hindi bale anak, naging madali man ang ating pagsasama. Darating din ang panahon, tayo din ay magkakasama doon sa buhay na walang hanggan. Ako'y iyong hintayin at muli tayo magkikita. Ang inihiling ko lang sa iyo, Panginoon Diyos, na sana kapag dumating ang takdang oras na ako naman ang lilisan sa mundong ito, sana iyong ipahintulot na muli kaming magkita ng aking pinakamamahal na anak at bago pa man lang pumikit ang aking mga mata, sana mabigyan ng hustisya ang iyong pagkamatay aking anak.
As I conducted research on this topic, I could feel the grief of every family mourning to their relatives who had been killed in this war on drugs. Sometimes I'm asking myself, why does the government and even our president support this? Is human life no longer important? So they just kill? I am so sad and upset in this administration for being the one who led and supporting these such incidents. It seems that it only confirms what General Luna said, na ang Pilipino ang papatay sa kapwa niya Pilipino. Stop the killings and impunity.